What's up, everybody? Azariel here, and welcome to the Yu-Gi-Oh! 101 fake and official ban list video. Now, before I get started with this, yes, I will be talking about the fake, unconfirmed ban list that was made like a week before the official one came out, which I do have a picture of, as proof that they took a picture of the V-Jump magazine, and these cards were confirmed. But first I'm going to be talking about the fake one. But first I want to say this. If you're relatively new to Yu-Gi-Oh! Or if you're somebody that just doesn't pay attention to these type of videos like this, or like just the new formats, then this is something that you really should pay attention to. Because, well, for one, every year, and this happens every year like clockwork, there's always a fake ban list that comes out before the official one comes out, just to stir up some controversy. And it seems like this one is no different. It always happens like clockwork. And so first off, we're going to be looking at the fake ban list. Now, what I'm going to show you guys right now is images that was taken supposedly from the Konami's website. And I have 4 different ones up here that you guys, so like we'll be seeing. But first, let me take you to the actual Konami website itself. Now, on the actual Konami website, let me smooth this over here. As you can see, that it says, okay, forbidden and limited lists effective March 1st, 2013, updated February 20th, 2013. And it says that the previous set September 1st, 2012 list will remain in effect until the March 1st, 2013 list. These pictures are supposedly saying that, Konami had it to where, they updated it as this, when that wasn't the case at all. So I don't know if they did this and then they took it down, or whatever the case may be, but this is not the official ban list. But what we're gonna do is like still take a look at it, and we're just gonna see what the fake ban list had on it, and then we're gonna look at the official one. Now, as you can see right here, it says that there's some, well, it was rumors going around at first that in the new format that there would be like some new rulings, this, that, and the third, that they're going to up the main deck to at least 50 cards, and it was going to be some other changes like that, or something like that. But one of the main things that really stood out to me is that they claimed that it was going to be like this new special ruling. And as you see right here in the image, they have this special rule right here. It says special rule: you can only have a combined total of 6 copies maximum of any card with Dragon Ruler in their name in your main deck and side deck combined. And that has to be one of the dumbest rulings I have ever seen. Now, in my ban list predictions, I said that all of the adult, or that all of the like level 7 Dragon Rulers should be limited. Now, on the fake ban list, so like let's just see, so like what they have. Okay, so on this first image, they don't have anything. So let's go to the second one. The second image, they have Harpy. They have on the second image they have Heavy Storm as banned, and it said it was limited. Now, mind you, this is the fake ban list. So like this is the official one. They have Deep Sea Diva limited, which is something else I feel is stupid. Well, not necessarily, because I did say that in my ban list predictions, if the Dragon Rulers weren't being played, then people would be playing Mermails, and the Mermails needed to be rebalanced. The only reason why people weren't playing Mermails was because Dragon Rulers are more ridiculous than they are, so they just moved on to that. But limiting Deep Sea Diva, I don't really, get that. But again, this is the fake ban list, so I'm not going to read too much into this. And then they said that the Spellbook Magician of Prophecy was limited also. In the third image, it said that Fire Formation Tensu was limited, and that Giant Trunade was now coming back into the game, and that card is limited, which was kind of crazy to me, but nevertheless. And the Spellbook of Judgment was limited, which I did say should have happened, you know. But then again, it's the fake ban list, so let's not get our hopes up. And now we have Mizuki was semi-limited, you know, which if this was the official one, I wouldn't have really had any problem with that, because nobody has been bothering with Mizuki, and they're not that big of an issue, and that card isn't that big of an issue anymore, you know. So I don't see why. And at the bottom right here, you see no, you see advanced, no, not advanced virtual art, but Book of Moon was also semi-limited. And if this is the official ban list, I know that those morphing jar, you know, users would have probably jizzed their pants. And at the very bottom, you see that all the dragon rulers, they apply to this new special rule that again involved, you know, limiting the usage of the entire dragon ruler archetype, which was very, very idiotic. But again, that was the fake ban list. So now, you know, so like, let's just take a look at the official one. Where's that picture? Here it is. Let me zoom into this so you guys can take a look. Okay, so this, okay, it's kind of blurry, but yeah, like, nevertheless, this was the picture taken from the V-Jump book itself, and these were the cards that have officially been confirmed as limited, semi-limited, or forbidden, or that are returning to the game. And you know, this is kind of blurry, so they did make a translation, which I have already out. Let me open this up, and you can see right here that this is everything right here. Okay, so the V-Scan has been revealed. So the cards that are newly forbidden is Burner, Lightning, Reactan, Stream, and Spellbook of Judgment. All those cards have been banned in the new upcoming format. Now, this is something that I kind of don't agree with. Like, in my ban list predictions, I said that the cards what should happen to the dragon rulers is that all the adults should be semi-limited. But I can't really, you know, be mad at this decision, because they needed to be slowed down, and if they feel like this is what's going to slow them down, then by all means. Oh, and I have another picture to show you of another video I'm gonna do. Now, this was taken from the 2013 World Championship Series. Now, take a look at all the users that are, okay, like in the main World Championships standings. Look at all the people that's using dragon rulers. Ridiculous, man. And then there was another bracket, I believe, like the Dragon Dual World Championship. You know, I mean, if people weren't playing dragon rulers, then they were playing prophecies. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. That had to be one of the most boring world championships ever. But I digress. Let's get back to the video. But yeah, like, I'm not necessarily mad at this. Spellbook of Judgment, again, that's something else I can't really be mad at. In my ban list predictions, I said that, you know, Spellbook of Judgment should have been limited, because I felt it wasn't as bad as you know, something like Super Rejuvenation. But I'm guessing Konami felt like, since you're actually able to search out which cards you want from your deck, that was, you know, worse, and I can agree with that. So yeah, well, those cards are gone now. So they banned all the babies, and they banned Spellbook of Judgment. Whoopee. And the new cards that are limited is Brotherhood of the Firefist Rooster, Genex ally Birdman, Mermail Abyssteus, Wind Up Shark, Trishula, Dragon of the Ice Barrier, making a comeback, number 11 Big Eye, Divine Wind of Mist Valley, Super Rejuvenation, and Abyssphere. Now, Abyssphere, again, I agree with, because it's, rebalancing, well, it's balancing out the Mermails, because of what happened to the Dragon Rulers, people are just going to move to them anyway. So it's good that they thought ahead to try to slow down the Mermails as much as they could. Trishula, I can't say that I'm too happy to see this card come back because of the way that I know it's going to be used. People can say that, that there's cards out there now like the Trap Tricks Trap Hole that can stop this or whatever, but still, you know what I mean, it's ridiculous, and you guys are going to see how ridiculous this is going to be unless they do something well, like unless they have some new cards coming in, like in the near future or like something like that. That card is going to run rampant again. So this isn't something that I can honestly say that I agree with. But again, Konami may have something up their sleeve, because like they just wouldn't bring a card like this back for nothing. So yeah, Mermail Abyssteus, again rebalancing the Mermail, well, balancing out the Mermails. Genex ally Birdman, I don't really know why that happened necessarily. Wind Up Shark, I kinda agree with. Because I believe this is being used in the Mermail build I had seen. So that's whatever to me. Divine Wind of Mist Valley. Now this one right here is kind of a head scratcher because I literally haven't seen people using this card. So again, maybe there's some cards coming in that could take advantage of that. And they just wanted to, just go ahead and like just limit it ahead of time. Number 11, Big Eye. I agree with this. For the simple fact that, regardless of the monster's battle position, like it could just take the monster, even though it had the restriction of it not being able to attack if it used the effect. I still think this was a wise decision, and the monsters could still be taken, to that player side of the field that controls Big Eye, just regardless of its battle position. So, yeah, they limited Big Eye, so deal with it. So moving on, the newly semi-limited Gladiator Bestiari, Gorz, Emissary of Darkness, Neo-Spacian Grand Mole, oh my, and Black Whirlwind. Now, I believe Black Whirlwind was that search spell card for the Black Wings, and the Black Wings could use some more speed. I agree. So this I can't be mad at. Neo-Spacian Grand Mole, boy, the shit that's going to happen with that. Anyway, Gorz, it's whatever at this point. Gladiator Bestiari, again, whatever. And the cards that are now unlimited: Tsukuyomi, Wind Up Magician, Advanced Ritual Art, Emergency Call, which is retarded to me. Pot of Duality, Scapegoat, and Mirror Force. Now, Mirror Force is whatever, for the simple fact that, they have MSTs and monsters out there, and, Heavy Storm that can just, take out cards that are in your opponent's back row. So Mirror Force isn't that big of an issue these days at all. Scapegoat, that's another one. But that card kind of gives me like this weird, funny feeling that something's going to happen with it. I'm not necessarily sure at the moment, but so like that remains to be seen. But yeah, like it's whatever right now. So woohoo for the people that want to use Scapegoat. Pot of Duality. Yeah, that card is whatever to me. Emergency Call. Now that's the main one that I'm kind of upset about, because that's just going to give elemental heroes. I mean, just because people haven't been playing them doesn't mean that people won't go back to playing them. You know what I mean? The only reason why people moved on from heroes was because, you know, pretty much because of all the new stuff that came out. And this is just giving the heroes more speed than they need. You know what I mean? Because elemental heroes, they already have, well, like, yeah, elemental heroes have like 4 searchers now. They have 4 searchers. The 3 emergency calls, and they have reinforcements of the army. So they pretty much got, you know, 4 searchers in spell cards, which is retarded, to be honest with you. So that one I can't really say that I agree with. Advanced ritual art, if I'm not mistaken, like that only works with normal monsters. So it's not any big of a threat at all, you know, at the moment. So I can't really see, you know, why that was like limited or semi-limited or whatever in the first place. But, you know, like they took it off and now it's unlimited. Wind Up Magician, whatever, and Tsukuyomi, and I can only imagine the decks people are going to try to reform with that. But yeah, man, this is, you know, based on the picture again, and in the translation, this seems to be the official ban list right here. Overall, I agree with the cards that got banned, even though it wasn't with my predictions. I'm still in agreement with it. You know, the babies getting banned, it will, you know, saying, like, slow down the adults, because the adults wasn't as quick as they are until the babies came out. So that seems to be where the main problem was, I guess, and they got rid of them. And after seeing all of those, you know, people playing Dragon Rulers at the 2013 World Championship Series, something had to happen to the Dragon Rulers. So I'm just happy that they had the common sense to just hit the Dragon Rulers, basically. Spellbook of Judgment, you know, I thought it was going to get limited, you know, saying, like, in my predictions, but it got banned. Super Rejuvenation, I thought that card was going to get banned, but it ended up getting semi-limited. So, like, I had those mixed up in my predictions, but I can't say that I'm mad at it. You know, just looking at it from Konami's perspective, with Super Rejuvenation, you know, all you're doing is just drawing cards, and it's still to where, like, you're going to get those cards at random. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just drawing the cards, and it's not confirmed like what you're going to get. With Spellbook of Judgment, like, you're actually able to search out and what cards that you want from your deck and add it to your hand. So based on that, I feel that they thought it was worse, so that's why they banned Judgment, and they limited this card right here, you know, so it's a Super Rejuve. They did make attempts to slow down the Mermails, because again, people that were playing Dragon Rulers are pretty much just gonna go right back to the Mermails. Like, you know it's gonna happen. For anybody left that wants to play Dragon Rulers or any other level, or I mean rank 7 build out there, Big Eye's been limited. You know, Trishula making a comeback. I know that's gonna make some people jizz their pants. Rooster. I'm not exactly sure what Rooster did, but whoopee. Bestiari, Gorz, Grand Mole, Black Whirlwind. I kind of agree with all of these. Like, it is what it is. I mean, these cards aren't really that big of an issue anymore. Like, for real. You know, some like, even with Grand Mole, you know, like, it's just not that big of an issue no more. So these cards being semi limited, you know, it is what it is. So there you go. And then the unlimited cards, the only one I can honestly say that I don't agree with is Emergency Call. That's the only one that I don't agree with. That card should have stayed, that card should have stayed semi-limited. Semi-limited or limited. I can't remember which one it was, you know, so like prior to this. But yeah, so this is it, man. This is it. This is everything. You have the official ban list, and you have and then you have the V Jump magazine picture to pretty much back it up. So there you go, man. That's what the new format is looking like. So tell me what you think of the new format, guys. What do you feel about the cards that got, you know, banned, limited, semi-limited, and are now unlimited? So like, what do you think the new, format is going to be? And what do you guys plan on playing in the new, in the new format? I'm interested in hearing your responses. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and hey, I'll see you guys soon. Until then, peace.